Good morning, Stallions, and happy final Friday before summer. Unfortunately, due to a series of mishaps while trying to record a video for soldering and working on electronics and trying to repair my car, the video is linked in today's newsletter. Unfortunately, it's currently a placeholder. It's still uploading right now. I've been up all night editing the video. Um, so this is actually going to be a pretty quick video, and I know that this is the final Friday before the summer, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm still going to continue working on Computer Chat Corner as I can throughout the summer. I've absolutely fallen in love with this format. I love being able to reach out to you guys, and I'm hoping that y'all will keep looking forward to my newsletter on Fridays or whenever it is that I can post this stuff. So today's tip is something kind of interesting. It's going to be a quick one. I was talking to a teacher about putting a timestamp on Google Sheets, and let me show you where this becomes a little bit of an issue. So I'm going to go to sheets.new. That's a shortcut to create a new Google Sheet. And once the sheet is up, let me show you a little issue really quickly in Google Sheets. It's not a huge deal, but as some of y'all may have used before in Google Sheets or even Microsoft Excel, if I put in this formula of equals now, it gives me the current date and time. Super helpful, right? So I could write a formula, let's say in B1, that says equals if error, if is blank, A1, then divide 1 by 0, else now. And what this formula essentially is saying is if you notice an error, do not report the message. And if A1 is blank, then divide 1 by 0. That creates an error. And so that's going to that's going to cause B1 to remain blank until I put information into A1, at which point it is going to put in a timestamp of now. So test. And that's because our formatting is incorrect. Go to number and we're going to say date. There we go. So there's today's date. And in fact, if we did, let's make it a little bit more specific. If we do date and time, there we go. So now we have our timestamp there, right? The problem is that every single time I do anything in this sheet, my timestamp keeps updating. That's not a very useful timestamp now, is it? So enter a script that a fellow TSS and I wrote that you guys can do too, that will allow you to get around this issue. Let me go back so I can show you what I'm actually doing here. So to write a script in Google Sheets, you can go to Tools, you can go to Script Editor, and here you can write your script. Now, the one that we wrote is very, very simple. I'm just going to delete everything from there and paste in what we have. We created a function called timestamp, and in it there's a variable called timestamp, which gets a new date and then returns the new date. So this is doing the exact same thing as now, but it's only picking it up once and pasting it once. So now I'm going to go to File and Save. And for the project name, I'm going to call it timestamp. Okay. It's now saved. And if we go back into the spreadsheet, I'm going to delete these two. And I'm going to just slightly change my formula here to equals if error, if is blank, A2, then divide 1 by 0, else timestamp. Open and close my parentheses, and it's currently blank until I put in test. And there we go. Now we have a timestamp. And if I put something else in here, notice how this one up here changes and this one does not. That means that we have now created a stable timestamp. So if you're working with students, for example, and you're checking in books, checking in musical instruments or anything like that, or checking things out, and you want to have a timestamp that's automatically created, easiest way to do it is using this formula with this script. It's 3 lines long. It's not too difficult. I will have this pasted in the computer chat corner. That way you have the ability to use it on your own. Hopefully this is going to help you guys out a lot. Take care.